Hey, thanks for making it to Veterans Info Tap. I'm glad you made it. The question is, are you safe? Are your benefits safe? Are you safe from changes that are going to be happening at the Veterans Affairs Department, right? So Department of Veterans Affairs does have changes happening. And are you going to be prepared for those? And are you safe? So with that, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share with a friend, all that good stuff. I truly appreciate it. Every thumbs up, every minute watched really does help the channel expand its reach. And the answer quickly is yes. There's not really what they call, there's not a grandfather clause. It doesn't say grandfathered, but there are many different levels of protection when it comes to rating schedule changes. So if you're already rated for your specific condition and the VA changes the rating schedule on you after you've already been rated, you are good to go. In fact, you're actually safe if you even file a claim during a period of change and the rating schedule changes halfway through your claim process. So, for example, if you filed your claim today, or you filed an intent to file today, and you waited a few months, you file your claim if you did your intent to file, and then a few months later go by and the VA changes the rating schedule for your specific condition, and then 2 months later they award your claim. What happens there is the VA will look at both rating schedules, the current rating schedule that it got changed to and the prior one that was in place when you actually applied for your benefits, you filed your claim. So they will look at both of those and make that determination on whatever is more beneficial to you. So you actually get to get rated against two different rating schedules, and the VA is supposed to give you the better of the two scenarios. Do they always get it right? Of course not. So it's important for you to look at the rating schedule, understand what is there, understand the evidence that you submitted to make sure that the VA is rating you appropriately. So that is that. Now, what if you haven't filed your claim yet and a change takes place and you file after you find out about it? Well, you're out of luck. Doesn't matter. If the rating schedule goes into effect and you have not filed an intent to file, you have not filed your claim, and the new rating schedule takes effect, well, now you're in a whole different boat. You can only be rated against the current rating schedule. Now, why am I talking about this? Because there are multiple rating schedule changes that are proposed now that are to take effect in August of 2025. We don't know if they're going to kick the can down the road. They could. They could absolutely kick the can down the road. They've done that twice, but right now the final date is set for August of 2025. What rating schedules are being changed? Right now they have ready for these proposed changes to go into effect in August are the neurological, auditory, respiratory, and mental health. Those are 4 rating schedules that are basically stacking up and getting ready to get implemented. Most recently, the most recent rating schedule change was that for the digestive systems. The digestive system rating schedules have taken place about this time last year, and it was not for the better. Most rating schedule changes, in my opinion, are not favorable in terms of your disability compensation, if you will. Now, what does that mean to you? That means if you have a claim for any condition that falls in any one of those rating schedules, you should absolutely file your intent to file now and start building your evidence as deemed necessary. Now, if your doctor can't, won't, or doesn't understand the type of evidence that you need from a medical provider to support your claim, then you should absolutely utilize AME. That's American Medical Experts. They are professionals in this world of VA disability compensation. I believe they can also help with Social Security type claims, maybe Social Security disability, that type of stuff. So they understand the legal nuances that need to kind of be interwoven into your medical evidence. This is an important aspect, right? So if your doctor, again, can't, won't, or doesn't, utilize AME. They'll give you a free consultation, and you can get the information that you need to understand if you want to move forward with them or not. Their information will be in the description below and in the comments. AME, they're board certified doctors. They provide the information and the stuff, the services that you need via telehealth. So that's an important aspect as well. Makes it easy for you. Now, a couple of the bigger changes, and I've talked about this before, and I'm going to keep talking about it because there's always new people watching different videos, whatever. So one of the big changes is the elimination of tinnitus as a rateable standalone condition. That is huge. That is huge. They're talking about eliminating that condition completely from the rating schedule as a standalone diagnostic code and standalone rateable condition. Gone. So that's important. The other one that is important is sleep apnea. Sleep apnea going away from the current rating schedule and being moved into a more stringent rating schedule from a compensation perspective. Basically what they are saying is, in today's world, on the rating schedule that's in place today, as of April of 2025, that rating schedule will warrant a 50% rating in the event that you are prescribed a CPAP to treat your sleep apnea, and of course if it's service connected. Now, if you move into the future, after the rating schedule takes effect, the new one, what's going to happen is the VA is going to say, well, sure, you're prescribed a CPAP, but it appears that your sleep apnea is being adequately treated. And if that is the case, now what's going to happen is they're going to give you a 0% rating. That's horrible. Now let's move over to mental health. Mental health is going to be, I think, in favor of veterans if and only if you are prepared. You must absolutely be prepared for the mental health changes if you're planning to file a claim for an increase, or if you're filing a claim after the change has taken effect. And understand the 5 domains in which the VA is going to be looking at and working with your provider to ensure that you get a level of severity for each one of your 5 domains that the VA has listed out. This is not a video on that specifically, so I have done other videos on that, so check that out. There's 5 domains, different aspects of your life, how severely impacted you are because of your mental health condition is going to play the factor on where you fall on the rating schedule. I personally believe that if you document your severity appropriately, then you should most likely be able to increase your ratings from 30 to 50 or 50 to 70 or 70 to 100 if you document it correctly. You got to make sure that you're working with your provider to document it as it is listed out in the rating schedules for the VA. So with that, thanks so much for watching. I really do appreciate you very much. Have a great one. And remember, if we don't take care of each other, something went wrong.